Gamers, welcome back. Dragon Age Origins episode 21. We're back. Now, last time we left off, we had just learned about Lady Isolde and Arl Eamon's son, Connor, who is starting to show gifts of being magically gifted. I don't know, gifts of being magically gifted. Signs of being magically gifted. And we learned about Lady Isolde, how she hired this apostate to train her son. She was afraid that if he wasn't able to control and hide his magic, that the circle would come and take him away from her. So she hired this man to try and help teach her son how to control these powers. But turns out he was actually hired by Terran Loghain, the guy we suspected as being the one that set up basically everything, causing it to become shit and us losing the battle. He was hired by Terran Loghain to kill the Arl, to poison him, right? So after feeling super bad about it, the guy felt bad about it. We released him and let him kind of correct his mistakes. He told us we should check out the Tower of Mages, the circle, the Tower of the Circle, right? He told us that basically we could maybe get some help from the mages and enter the Fade, and from the Fade we could defeat this demon that has hold of Connor. And we figured we might as well, because we need the aid of the circle for the Grey Warden treaties anyways, so two birds, one stone is what we're thinking, right? So let's leave the castle. That's everyone behind us. There's Sir Perth and Bantegan and Isolde and Johan, the guy that, this was the guy that was hired to kill the Arl, but also hired by Lady Isolde to teach her son, so. Alright, out we go.
This should be easy enough.
We can't leave out the main hall, what the fuck? Wait, is there more enemies in here? What is this? What is this?
I said something.
Oh,
This should be good.
what the fuck? Why did this happen? Suit of armor, why did these just awaken?
It's either you or me. And it isn't going to be me.
How bad is this gonna be? Let's go ahead and hit a mind blast. Get it on cooldown. Everyone gets stunned. They're not hitting that hard, but they're not taking that much damage either.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Miss, 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 miss. I can't hit these things.
Taking more damage. You had it coming. On your guard.
It's almost like one of them have enchanted the hallway to just have a bunch of these suits of armor. Let's go ahead and try and shock this guy. Pop a lesser.
Show me what you got. Go.
You better heal him quick.
I am ready.
Whew. Come on, finish this guy, Alistar. Come on. Oh my god. Why won't you finish this guy? Oh my god, he just keeps missing, man.
You cannot match my skill. My strength is waning.
You gotta kill him, brother. Come on. She has to heal you. You have to drink another lesser. There you go. Holy shit, you did it.
Is that all you got?
Another battle.
What a fight. Oh, there's more.
You will learn to fear me.
These guys gotta have loot, right? Even though they're just suits of armor. Why do they have blood? Weird. Weird. Very curious desk. Alistar's mother's amulet. This silver amulet of Andraste's flame is riddled with cracks. Someone with a lot of patience has carefully glued it back together. This is the thing that he said he broke, and he was so upset that he isn't it? Let's get rid of... let's get rid of... Fuck, man. I think I've used the stick, so let's just... Nah, I don't want to get rid of that. Let's get rid of, I guess let's just use these. I'm just gonna give this to Alistar real quick, see if it does anything. It might trigger a quest or something is what I'm hoping.
This
Nice,
is my
it did.
mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in the Red Cliff Castle, in the study.
Oh, the Arl study?
I mean, where we are right
And he
now.
must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left, thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
You're a friend. Of course I remembered.
I
I
don't
almost
know
hit
what
him with
to
some
say.
sarcasm and hit it with number 2.
I'm honored. Thanks again.
Plus 7. He might be maxed out. He is. Well, he's close. 1 bar. But he gained, nice. Major Constitution. That's huge. There's also a book here.
On it.
The Orlesian Empire. If this is too much, I'm not going to read all of it, but it's quite a bit. Read a little bit of it. There are many lords and ladies in Val Royex, and I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in Orleis was labyrinth. There were barons and baronesses, and baronets and sir barons, and a horde of others, each with its own origin and its own nuances of comparison. The Orlesian autocracy is ancient and much given to competition. All the nobility play the grand game, as it's known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal is a chief weapon. No gentle game this. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than any war the Orlesians have fought. Of this, I am assured by almost every gentleman here. Interesting. So the Orlesian Empire is a very, political empire, right?
Let's get started.
Blank vellum. We'll take it as well. I think that's really about it. Yeah. That painting is... I wonder if who... Maybe Lady Isolde? And that's the Arl? Any paintings of Connor around here? 2nd floor. I could try and go in, huh? Hit a quick save, just in case. So I don't have to do that again. It says there's more shit in here. Whoa!
Show me what you've got.
Oh! Chamberlain.
A little frantic? I can see why. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
Backstab is sick. You better start healing.
As you wish.
Victory shall be mine. Desperation is an ugly confusion.
Very nice. Chamberlain. Redcliffe Vault Key. Okay, we need that. I need to make space, man. I need to talk to a merchant in Redcliffe or something. As soon as I get out of here. It's the first thing I'm doing. Selling a bunch of shit we don't need. And using a bunch of this stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. I'll take that. Corpse Skull. I think it's good sellables. I think I also need it for a quest, but I can't remember. The Vanity Mirror. Fancy Vase. That's probably a sellable. Any books? Here we go. Geography of Ferelden. The Kingdom of Ferelden is the southernmost civilized nation in Thedas. Although some scholars dispute that claim to civilization, it is perhaps the most physically isolated of all the kingdoms of Thedas. To the east is the Amaranthian Ocean, to the north, the Waking Sea, and to the south, the Kokari Wilds. We've been to the Kokari Wilds, which in the summer months are a vast peat bog, and in the winter become a treacherous labyrinth of ice-covered or ice-overed waterways. The Frostback Mountains guard the western border, and only a narrow plain between the mountains and the sea allows travel between Ferelden and Orleis. Damn, this is pretty cool, getting a nice idea of the geography of Ferelden. Most of the land in the central portion of these kingdoms, called the Banorns, is open plains. The Banorn is open plains. These are crossed by the remnants of an ancient Tevinter highway that once connected Val Royex with Ostagar, on the edge of the Kokari Wilds. The western part of Ferelden is dominated by Lake Calahad, a huge caldera filled by the runoff. What's a caldera? Sorry, I don't know. Filled by the runoff of glaciers from nearby mountains. Lake Calahad is home to the famed Fortress of Redcliffe, as well as the Circle Tower, which houses Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Interesting. Okay, so that's where the Circle exists, in the Circle Tower, and the Circle Tower itself is in Redcliffe. In the east is the vast Brazilian forest, which the superstitious locals profess to be haunted, and from which rises the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain that guards the capital city of Denerim. Interesting. That taught us so much, actually. Splint Mail, Tier 4. Okay, well, we have to make room for this, don't we? Tell you what, get rid of the Redcliffe shield. This is Tier 4. Cabinet as well. We unlocked that. Small silver ring, a gift. You know what? Get rid of the ice salve. Fuck it. I'm not exactly sure which way they want me to go to get out of here, but we have our general quest, which is head to the tower, which that might even be a painting of the tower. That would be pretty cool. But, the courtyard. Surely, right? There we go. I wonder if that Revenant is still up. Nah. Its body is decayed. The bones look normal.
On it.
Yes, please take both those. That's great. We really want to be checking all these like barrels and stuff that we can, because they could have exactly that. We can take leave the lesser warmth balm. But yeah, they have just free health poultices, which could be massive. I mean, I just got a large health poultice, and I was almost out completely, so. Let's wait for a second, save, just in case we hit a crash. You never know.
Let's get started.
And we are at Redcliffe Castle. We just came from Redcliffe Village. We need to head to the tower, right? Circle Tower there, yeah. So let's head to the party camp. I want to talk to the dwarves and sell a bunch of shit. Because I have way too much stuff. And maybe even buy like a bag slot or something, because good god. Okay, they're still with me, cool. My friend, Bodin.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares, Bodin.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
And a nice little discount to boot. Well, you can have the swords, the mace, have it. Take the arrows. Actually, no. Keep the arrows. But you can have the cured leather armor. You can have the chainmail. You can have the red cliff shield, the worn studded braid, I think. Two constitution or 2 armor and 0.5 armor pen. It seems like the black leather collar sells for more, so I'm just going to assume it's better. I'm going to sell these 2. They take up space and I just don't need them, and I think what I'm wearing now is better. I'm going to try and be very skimp with what we have. If I don't need it, get rid of it. I did finally start, I learned how to make traps, so I want to keep all this stuff. A lot of that stuff is bogging my inventory down. I'm just going to go ahead and sell the soul bombs. Fuck it, sell them. Sell the quartz. Sell the fancy vase. The vellum. These are all like gifts, things I can give. Sell the stick, I don't need it anymore, I've used it. I think if it doesn't say gift on it, I've used it, right? So I can just go ahead and sell it. It'll also show me who it's restricted to after I use it. These specific gifts down here, right? Because these are all specifically for certain NPCs. Okay, that frees up a lot of space.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I didn't mean to close the shop. I wanted to buy some things too. So I want to buy these poultices. Both the big and the lessers. 3 Mabari Crunch. Go ahead and buy these as well too. Don't need delirium potions. We're sitting at 12 gold. Pretty good on the gold. Let's check his weapons. The Vashal. It's a crazy war axe. 131 gold is what he wants for it. Not for us. The staff is whatever. We do want this blood dragon plate, but Alistar's got quite a while till he hits that strength threshold. We have the chest piece. I think they give you the chest piece for free if you have some of the DLC, and we do, so it's kind of nice. This is what we want for our dog, right? Black metal torque. 6 attack, 6 armor. Pretty fucking crazy. Sorry, my nose is very itchy because my allergies are just really bad right now. So if I'm scratching my nose a lot, I'm sorry, but it's itchy, man. It's a pretty good shield right here. 1 strength, 1 dex, 1 constitution, 6 defense, 8 missile deflection, strength modifier 1.0. Requires 36 strength. We'll probably pick this shield up once we get the rest of the blood plate. Once we get close to about 38 strength on Alistar. So that's what we need to start dumping points into for Alistar. A lot of strength and a lot of constitution. Bard's dancing shoes, 6 defense, light boots, drake skin. Those would be nice. Basically double the defense that my boots have now. Way better. Silver hammers, tack masters. Those are actually really good. 2 dexterity. Basically double my armor. They're light boots, 2 gold. I'll buy those. These are really good too. Angled strikers, light gloves, 10 strength, restriction, rogue, +5 crit on my backstab damage. Perfect for me. Anything else we can get right now that will help? This looks pretty solid for Alistar. I think he could actually use that. Right now, he's rocking a Canary Thick cap, which is a tier 5 helmet. It's got 1.75 armor, so he loses a little bit of armor here, but he gains fatigue. He would get 1 extra constitution and 1 willpower. Is it better to just wait? Can I check Alistar's strength? 25. He's got quite a ways to go. Okay, I think I'm just going to chill and sit with what we have for right now. Put these 2 on. Nice. And then I'll sell these.
Anything I can do for you?
Sell these 2 real quick. So now we have like what, 22 slots of open space, about 10 gold. Dalish Hunter's belt, stamina regen, we already have one. Nope, Dalish's leather belt is what we have. Dalish's pendant would be nature resistance. Increases monetary gain, the dwarven merchant belt, that's kind of nice. Be good for getting just better money, right? This thing is crazy. Parvolan, 2 willpower. It could be nice for Morgan. Hailstone and Ember. I've got Morgan kind of set up more like a support. Stun bot, healing, buff bot kind of supporter. So I don't really know if either of these are crucial. Ranged crit chance is interesting. I think I'd rather keep the stamina regen. I think I'm gonna pick up one of these. Nah, it's 3 gold. That's way too much money for that. For me, at least. So they have a manual to become a ranger and a templar for 15 gold. Backpack slots, you get 10 spaces for 7 gold. I think I'm gonna pick one of these up. Go to 80 spots. I can make some good gold. Okay. Now we are going to take our
Yes.
party.
Indeed.
Alistar, Morrigan, and Shadow. And we are going to head to Soldier's Pass, because I think I have to go to Soldier's Pass in order to head to the Circle Tower, so. Although the route is more treacherous than Gelrin's Pass to the north, Soldier's Pass can shave more than 2 days' travel off the journey to Orleas. And then west to Orleas, if we go through the Frostback Mountains. But we don't really want to go to Orleas, we want to go to the Circle Tower, right? So, off we go. I think we might have hit some combat. Yep. Wish me luck. Save just in case we hit a crash. Yeah, go ahead and get us buffed up. Old Tegrin.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegrin can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
What's going on in Orzammar?
There's 2 things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Alright, well, let's see this discount of yours. See what he has. Maybe he has something kinda nice. It's all pretty low tier stuff. Tier 3 longsword. Eh. Let's compare to what do we have on Alistar here. I like this. These are kind of fluff, aren't they? I mean, I'll take that. This is also like kind of nice. Tome of Skill and Sundry. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a skill, but is rendered useless afterwards. Interesting. These are gifts, huh? Blue satin shoes. I like the idea of having a bunch of gifts and being able to use them when I get the right companion, but it's also like they just take up a lot of inventory space, right? So, an ornate silver amulet in the shape of a sword. This could be kind of nice to give to Alistar, I guess. And then a painting of the Rebel Queen. The painting portrays a battle between Orlaeus and Ferelden. The Rebel Queen, with fiery red hair, has climbed atop a ruined chariot and is holding aloft her battle standard. Blue satin shoes. Powder blue satin shoes with long ribbons that circle the ankle. Gold lace trim and dangling gold charms shaped like puppies add the finishing touches. I don't know who would like these two, so I don't really want to buy them quite yet. Was this the combat? I guess sometimes it can like show you ran into a scenario, like a combat scenario, but it's not always necessarily combat, which is kind of cool. The ornate leather belt we're gonna give to Alistar, I believe. And I'm gonna see if I can give any of these gifts to... Give you the...
Interesting.
+1.
Interesting.
+1.
Interesting.
+1.
A terrible notion.
She doesn't like it at all. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't really care about it.
Very nice.
Alright, well it frees up the space at least.
Right.
Alright, I guess we go back out. And on we go to the pass. Grab the death root real quick. Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Just what are you doing out here?
Waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. It's freezing. Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country.
Exactly.
Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur.
Felix de
at your
Grosbois.
service.
A merchant out here. I'm Bale. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn.
Interesting.
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Yeah, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That'll wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Dulaf Gar. Alright, let's remember that. And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Cool. The Golem in Honolulu. Yeah, it sounds sick.
Right.
We'll have to make our way down to Honolulu eventually and try and get our own personal golem. Is that really it? Yeah. How do I get to the Circle Tower? Maybe I have to go to the Callanhead Docks? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Let's try. Oh, scenario. We hit 2 merchants back to back. Uh-oh, this doesn't look like a merchant. Uh-oh,
As you
boys.
wish.
Dead refugees, a tattered note. This is a bloodstained note. The only words that are legible read, "Why, oh why, didn't we just take the flying eagles?" I don't know about this one. Ah, there it is. Greater Shade. Let's go for the Greater Shade first. Let's get everyone. Let's get Morgan to immediately shock. Let's get you to immediately charge. Let's get you to immediately precise strikes.
Another battle, I see. Another
Taunt
battle,
everyone.
I see.
Whoa. Dude, Alistar gets hit like a fucking truck, man, I'm saying. This dude gets hit so hard. Jesus, we're getting hit so hard.
Frightful.
Dude, am I just dead? I think I fucked with the wrong shades. Yo, rotate, man.
As you wish.
You're mine.
Oh, we're so fucked.
As you wish.
Nah, we're so fucked.
Back.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Come now, defend yourself.
Just kind of letting it play out at this point. Probably could have played it better.
You have it coming.
Greater Shade was close.
Hands dirty.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Wow. Dude, Alistar gets hit like a truck. Load the adventure. Maybe, Let's try and take the fight on one more time.
I'm ready.
But let's lead him with Alistar.
Right.
Start in defensive mode. And let's all go for the lesser shades actually first. See if we can...
On I go.
Or of weakness. Inflicts penalty to attack and defense. Inflicts possible penalty to movement speed. Oof.
Alright. Show me what you've got. Stay still.
Okay. Immediately you need to pop this. Let's get you in.
shall do it.
Keep trying to kill one.
On your guard.
Just keep Alistar alive for now. We're doing good.
Is it just
Jesus, man.
me, or do you actually think
Come
you
on,
have
kill
a
one.
chance? It's either you or me.
See if I can maybe freeze the Greater Shade.
And it isn't going to be me.
Now immediately switch to a heal on Alistar. Go to Alistar, pop a lesser, no, a greater. Will switch and go to, start working on the, no, I need to kill the odds.
Very well.
Okay, we finally got on this one. Let's try and do damage control here. 6 on you. Let's get the dog to, I guess, Dread Howl. Stunning. You can drop. That's missile attack. Missile attack. You can shield pummel though. This shrugs off missile attack, but taking penalty to attacks, so we don't want to be in that. Increasing shield mastery increases this further. Shield cover just looks like it's generally good. Sorry, this is a lot of like pause fighting because this is an intense fight. Immediately heal. Immediately pop a lesser. Get precise strikes going. Just make sure we have momentum on, which we do. If we can just get them low, I think maybe we have a chance here. Try and freeze this guy again. Then... Nice. She got it. It's huge. You can pop a big one again. Actually, no, don't pop a big one again.
Going to be me.
Pop a lesser. She can now heal again. I've almost killed this one.
Let's get started.
Try and stun it. Maybe I can hit a 5 on them. A Mind Blast.
You are.
He needs a big one, I think. We can get through this fight, man. Let the dog tank for a little bit, actually. Use a greater Lyrium potion.
Here is your weakness right there. On your guard.
Holy shit, we did it. If you ever think you're too weak for it, you're not. You just gotta play it a little differently. Try and get behind him. Okay, we're tanking him. Okay, I see. Okay, let's immediately switch. Drop a heal on me.
It's a gotcha.
Then go 6 on you. 7 on you. Freeze him. Alistar's got taunt again. Switch back to me and we can just backstab him. Holy shit, that was an intense fight. Chainmail, Viridium. That'll sell for a good bit. Okay, that's the only way out. Let me save real quick. And you know what? We're going to call this adventure here for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.